Hi everyone, this is Jennifer. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a process video using the Cocoa Daisy dashboard kit. I will post a link to my June edit, but I'm using a pocket-sized planner, which is really small, and I'm used to using a larger standard size notebook. And what that meant for me is that I didn't quite get to use up as many of the kit elements like the dashboards and some of the larger pieces just because they didn't fit in the smaller size. So of course I want to use them and not just let them sit. So I have the dashboard kit here, and I'll put a link up to that video in the unboxing for June. But what I'm going to be doing is making sort of a functional dashboard page marker for my Erin Condren coil bound planner. So I went through the A5 size dashboards, and I really liked this one that says we lose ourselves in books, we find ourselves there too. So I'm going to be using it, and you can see the A5 size fits really nicely in a 7x9 coil bound planner. And if you wanted to use like a smaller one, you could also do that as well. These are personal size if you wanted a smaller page marker. But I'm going to be using this one. So what I did was I just took that dashboard, and I'm using this Days of the Week big notepad from the May kit, and I just washi taped that down. And then I'm going to run this through the laminator. And I do use 10 mil lamination. You can use 3 or 5. Obviously the 10's a little bit more sturdy. So I'm going to go off screen and just run this through my Scotch laminator from Walmart, and I'll be right back to show you the rest. So that has been ran through the laminator. You can see it's nice and thick and sturdy with that 10 mil. And then that's the front, and the back is nice and laminated too, of course. And then I did trim it down and left a little bit of lamination on the edge so it would stay sealed. And I like to finish up with this Crocodile We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper. It has a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch setting. I prefer the 1/4 inch. And basically you just punch your corners, and it leaves them nice and rounded. And again, that's just a personal preference. And then next up, I want to attach this to my coil. So I wanted to share one of my favorite little tools, I guess. It's actually a purchase. Anchor Lime Designs on Etsy sells these adhesive strips, and they're very flexible, and they're full size, and you can get them for a variety of coils. So this one is punched for like a standard coil that would work for the Daisy planner, an Erin Condren planner, or a plum paper. And then there's also this sort of punch, which works for, I believe, like the Moxie Life and other sorts of planners. I think I had this for like an old inkwell press, maybe. It's really old. So check out that Anchor Lime Design shop if you're looking for coil clip connectors. And then what I like to do is go ahead and put this on the coil, and it helps keep things lined up when you're adhering these to whatever you're putting on the coil. These can also be trimmed, so you can just take scissors if you just need a little piece. I'm gonna use mine as a full strip. Then you pull off this top layer to expose the adhesive, and then you can take your dashboard and line it up with the edge of that adhesive. And so now you have this in your coil, and of course it can be taken out and moved around wherever you want. And I think I'm going to add a tab up here so that it kind of sticks up out of the planner, and I really like that floral one. You could, of course, put this in that lamination before you laminate. Since these are already adhesive and they're already sturdy on their own without being laminated, I usually put them on after my piece is laminated so that the actual tab is not laminated. that makes sense. So we'll put that at the top and fold it over. These tabs come in the main planner kit every month. And then I need to grab my stickers so I can label that. I store all of my stickers in the pouches when they come for the month, or use an old one. This was part of the June kit. And then these little label stickers fit perfectly on these tabs, and they also come in the main planner kit. And then I am just going to pick the one that says daily to-do list and pop that on my tab. And now I have, you know, even when my book is closed here, I can quickly turn to the week. And like I said, I love using up all of my kit elements each month and not wasting anything. I'm not big on hoarding pieces, so with my smaller setup this month for my on-the-go planning, this was a way for me to kind of utilize some of those other kit pieces. And then as far as functionality goes, you can write on this with a permanent marker or a erase marker. If you use a permanent marker, then you just take alcohol and wipe it off, or you can write on permanent marker, and when you're ready to erase it, you can go over it with an expo marker or a dry erase marker, and it comes right up. If I can find that video, because it's been a while since I filmed that, I will put a link for that too. But that really comes in handy as well. And yeah, that's my functional dashboard for the month of June.